Hello everybody, it's Bee from Bespoke Crafts and welcome to my channel. I'm on a little bit of a Pink Ink Designs run at the moment. This is our Odette and it is beautiful owl. It's got 14 stamps on it. So there she is. So it's more, I suppose, more Halloweeny, I suppose. Owl you need is love. I don't give a hoot. That's the sentiment on them. It's got little leaves and little bits of foliage and what have you. So I bought these with several others when Craft Stash was closing down, unfortunately. I am going to miss that store. It was brilliant. It's such a shame. Anyway, so I decided to do Odette because I haven't done this one before. So before I go on with the card, I'd just like to say thank you everybody for subscribing to my my channel. I'm at 383, I think. Absolutely phenomenal. So thank you so much. If you're watching the intro and you haven't yet subscribed, please consider doing so. It is free. It does help my channel. It pushes my videos out to other crafters that probably wouldn't see them. So yeah, if you're liking the video, please click on the like button, share the video if you want, give us a comment in the comments box. Obviously subscribe, hit the notification bell. So yeah, so here is the card. Now I'm going to be a little bit careful because I've just put, literally I finished the video but I've just put a little bit more of the dimension gloss from Made to Surprise on the berries and on the eyes as well. It really does make a difference. It makes them pop. So the video, I think it's going to be quite a long one. There was a lot of colouring going on to get the shading that I wanted for the owl. So I will be putting some music on over that, I think. So yeah, it was a long process, but I'm really pleased with the outcome of it. I haven't put a sentiment on yet, but I will do that presently. So I'm going to get on with the editing now, and hopefully you'll enjoy the video with a cup of tea, cup of coffee, cocoa, whatever you are, wherever you are, whatever you're drinking. Sit back, chill out, and have half an hour or so with me. All right, I will see you in a little tick. Hello everybody, I'm on the voiceover now, which you probably can tell. Right, so I've got my card panel, and as usual it's 5 1/4 by 5 1/4, and I'm using my big stamp platform because when I'm doing this I don't want the foliage that's on the side going right up past the owl's head. So I am off camera here, I am sorry about that, but I'm covering over, just masking over these parts on both sides, which you'll hopefully see in a minute. And again, I've decided to use the Nouveau Acorn Brown, I'm sure it is. It's a lovely colour. I didn't show you it, but I am using that. It's the Acorn Brown. So I'm taking the masking parts off. Excuse me, I've just had a drink. I'm going to cough now. Sorry. So I'm having to do it several times, but this time when I'm stamping I've decided not to mask it off. It don't really need it. I'm just wiping off any of the ink that goes on it. So I am applying a bit of pressure. I don't know why I am using my my press that's next to me. I've got no idea. But there you go. Like I say, it's the first time I've used this stamp, and I do think it is so, so nice. And we're into birding anyway. We're not twitchers by any shapes or means, but it's just find it so relaxing just to go out in nature, sit in a hide and just watch or just walk around. Love it. So I decided that I wasn't going to go with the colour scheme. Now with this part, do you know, when I've edited this before I do my voiceover, I've sped it up, slowed it down, sped it up, slowed it down. Sorry about that. There's probably a little glitch in there, but for some reason my computer stopped recording. Anyway, by the by. Yeah, so what I'm doing with these, the leaves are so tiny, I'm just doing a little bit of colour. I'm not colouring the whole all the leaves in on the majority of them. And I'm using a variety of colours. But what I'm doing now is blending the colour through what's there. So you get the, like, obviously a blended green, but it looks more variegated on them, and it's actually worked out really well. So I'm pleased with the way that's turned out rather than that block colour. So I do think I'll be playing some music through this, because that I thought you would want to see the whole colouring process rather than me zooming through it. So there is obviously a lot of colouring in this one. So I'm going to pop some music on, and then I will just keep popping backwards and forwards. Now these next parts that I'm doing, I'm sure they look like brambles. So if they're not brambles, they are now. And you can see that I'm missing bits out of them. And again, I'm going to, I think I'll blend it in. And if I don't blend it in, I'll be using a paler colour. I'm using a paler colour. So I'm not blending it in at all. But again, just to give it that more natural look. And then I'm going to go on to the berries, and the other ones look like is it rose hips? I think it's rose hips on them, the larger buds, not buds, seed pods, I think they are. But yeah, I do think they're rose hips. And I said earlier in the intro that I thought it was more Halloween, and I don't. It's more like more like a harvest one, like a harvest festival sort of thing. And also there's a lovely hat on it as part of the selection as well. So I'm just going to do his claws in 2 different oranges as well. And then I'm coming up to doing the main body of Odette, and I probably will be quiet in this one because it is a lot of colouring. I'm doing a lot of blending and fading from different colours, although they are all the same. These are not the only 4 colours that I use. I think I end up using about 10 different colours for her. And it is just started raining. It is Thursday, 4:10, and it is siling it down. It's been looking and threatening all day. We've had a few showers, but it's really giving it some now. Anyway, so I'm going to let you enjoy the colouring of the owl. So now I'm coming to the tail, and I'm going to do that darker. I'm thinking it's probably got no colours like it, but it is similar to a tawny owl. So I'm going to do dark browns. They are different, and the colours are very, very similar, but when I look at the card now, you can see the difference in them, although they are close. And I think the lines in the feathers would have been obviously a lot more prominent if I'd done it in black, but I just didn't want to do it in black. When you close up to the card anyway, you can see the individual feathers on the tail. So what I'm doing here is I'm blending up through, because just hit the microphone, that's going to make a noise, I'm sorry. Just so you've got that blend going from the light to the dark. It is styling it down. So as you can see that the colours blend all the way up to the pale on the head. So now I've gone in for the colours. I think the warm greys, the WGs, because I wanted it to have not the whole browny colour. I wanted to sort of like give it that different edge. I hope that's the warm grey one. I'm sure it is. I hope you think it's coming along okay. It is a lovely, lovely image. I don't know how old these are as well. I've got a fair few now. Well, I think I've got about 6 now. Doing his eyes with brown have really made him pop out, and I should be using some Ohuhu white gel pens to go over him in a little bit. Just doing the final little bits of blending to him now. Those little dark bits on his lap, just on his head, it just gives him that little bit of extra definition. Also on the tail, I'd use, Erling's well away, I'd use one of the paler browns, just to see if I could just bleach a little bit out of it. I didn't want a lot, but just a little bit, and it did actually work. So now I'm just doing this twig. And what I decided to do as well was I used these Art Studio pens. They've got like a fine nib and a brush. I can't remember where I got it from. I think I must have got it from the range. So I'm just using the brown just to go over all the spindles from the plants. And that, you know, just to emphasize them out a little bit. Like I say, I really didn't want to do it in black. But it did need these popping out. In my mind, I felt it needed popping out. And I've added a few extra little bits as well, where my lines have probably gone a little bit wobbly. Like, okay, we'll just add a little bit more there. I do think that adding highlights to your image makes such a difference as well. It's all these little bits that make a difference when you're to your finished product. Decided that I want to do a backing, so this is a gummy pan stencil. No, it's not, I'm lying to you. It's, I'm going to get it out again now. It's a similar colour. Creative Expressions, I think. It is. Creative Expressions, Weeping Willow, and I've turned it upside down. I don't know whether I have turned it upside down. I think I've had it the other way. Because you can have it either way, actually. With it being Weeping Willow, it obviously is the right way around. So, and if you're interested in this, the number and letters are CEST083. Creative Expressions, Weeping Willow. I don't know whether you'd be able to get it now or not. With them going down as well, unfortunately. But it just adds that little bit of something to the card. It makes the owl step forward a little bit. And I haven't done it all like a full colour. I've done it so it's fades in and out in different places, so it's not a solid block stencil colour. There you go. So what do you think to that? I think it looks Alright, could actually be Christmassy, to be fair. So now I'm going to be using Made to Surprise dimension gloss. Now when you first open this, you do get a lot of bubbles in it, a lot of tiny bubbles, and they are very, very difficult to pop. So you have to squeeze them out first to get rid of the bubbles in the top of it. And I'm wondering if holding it, storing it upside down would help, which has just come to mind. But as far as it going with glossy accents, it's not as thick. It doesn't dry really as dimensional as the glossy accents does, but it's all right. Yeah, it's all right. And I just wanted these berries and eyes just to just grab that glossy effect, and that really does make a difference on the card as well. There's lots of little elements that that make the card pop up, you know, make the image pop up, not the card. I do like it. Yeah, it'd be good with the Christmas hat on. Right, so these papers I got when Creative Expressions were closing down. I bought, I don't know, several packs of different colours, and I spent some time putting them all down into 5.5 by 5.5, so I can just go in and grab whichever ones I want, because this is the standard card size that I normally make. I'm a bit buggered otherwise because I cut them all up, really, I think. So, but I have gone for it's like a charcoaly grey behind it, although it doesn't look it there. It looks a bit light under the light that I've got. And I'm using this Sizzix corner press, which I've had I've had them years. I've got this one and one that's slightly larger. Can I find the slightly larger one? No. But again, it just adds that little bit of different interest to your card. With not putting any embossing on it. I do tend to find that I'm doing a lot of the embossing now on my scoreboard. Yeah, on my scoreboard. So there we are. Use the Collall glue to stick down with. I will be getting a card base which is 5 7/8 by 5 7/8, and sticking that down. So I do hope you've stayed with me on this quite long journey. I don't normally make them as long as this, as you know, but I wanted you to see the colouring process that I've used to get this far. I mean, by no way am I a colourist at all, and I'm learning all the time. So yeah, I think I've come a long way, but I've still got an awful long way to go. I watched Kelly Taylor. She's absolutely amazing. In fact, my husband sent me a link the other day for somebody else that does colouring, so I'm going to have a watch of that. I'll let you know who it is and how I get on with it. I like to share the knowledge. Anyway, thank you for watching, everybody. Please remember to like, subscribe and share. Pass us a comment in. I do like reading them. Hit the notification bell. And enjoy the rest of your day, whatever you may be doing. All right, everybody. Thank you very much, and I'll talk to you later. See you for the next one. Bye for now. Bye.